Hi there, I'm Ben and welcome to part 12 of my Let's Platinum Bioshock walkthrough. This is the penultimate part. There's just one more video left after this. This, as you can see, is only 22 minutes. It's quite short. It's a very small area, this. We are in Apollo Square. We've just left Olympus Heights. Check the Vita chamber. Option is still switched to on. And then, first of all, right as we start, we're going to get the first audio diary here. There's not much to collect here. There's going to be 6 audio diaries, a couple of tonics, which we should already be done with. We did that in the previous episode. And then there's just going to be the one upgrade, power to the people. And that's pretty much it for this one. It's quite a small area. There's just 2 of those, the block of flats or apartments, whatever you want to call them. There's 2 of those sections connected by some rails, and that's it for this area. So that's still happening. Plasmids are getting switched. Fontaine's influence. We're going to cure that this episode, this level, so that's going to be gone, thankfully. So here's the first Big Daddy. He should always be here. And this goes horribly wrong because I realised I didn't have enough armour ammo, so he's not being dropped. And then all these other guys turn up. And for some reason they're like tanks. Look how many shotgun blasts this guy takes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I don't know what is going on there. I'm still on easy, so there just must be a massive difficulty spike at this point. I do not remember it last time, or whether he was just sort of stuck. I do not know. But they do feel a bit tankier, the enemies, this time around. You see there, he's taking 2 plus a shock. So yeah, there is quite a difference here. So there's just 2 Big Daddies, 2 Little Sisters in this area. We're going to harvest both of those. Not harvest, no, do not do that. We're going to rescue both of those. And then after we've done that, we're going to do the inventing stuff, because once we've rescued these 2, we're going to get another tonic that is going to double the amount of stuff we get every time we invent something, which is going to help towards that. I do believe I may have found out something that is going to make this a lot easier as well. It looks like you can invent stuff, load a save, and then invent again, and it counts. It's got an ongoing counter rather than an overall counter between saves, rather than just an individual counter for saves. So if you do 50 and then load and then 50, it looks like it works. I can't confirm that. But at this point we have more than enough, and we're going to get enough anyway. But I'd get my trophy really, really early in the sort of inventing phase. So that's what maybe makes me think that, but I cannot confirm it. So don't take that as gospel. This is a sort of hub area. There's every single vending machine is on the right hand side. You're going to see those in a minute. And there's going to be an audio diary there. So there's a U-invent. Oh, I tell a lie. There isn't an ammo vendor, but there's a normal vending machine where you can get some ammo. But there's a U-invent, there's a gene swap, and there's a gatherer's garden. So there's the audio diary. I'm just letting that bit of Tannenbaum audio finish before I pick it up. That is the U-invent we are going to use to invent everything shortly. We're just going to go to one of these sort of block of flats areas, get a few things, cure the Fontaine influence, come back here. The second daddy should have spawned at that point. We're going to kill him, and then we're going to get a gift which is going to have the tonic in, which is going to let us create stuff for create double the amount for half the cost, so to speak. And we also have the previous tonic as well that we got in the last level, that is going to reduce everything we invent by 1, the cost by 1. So yeah, it's not going to cost us anything at all. We're going to do it without a problem. And that was the idea, sort of be more safe than sorry type of thing. You're not going to want to scrounge around for items. It's just not something you want to have to do. Go back through all the levels and kill enemies and try and find more materials. So we're being more safe than sorry. So we're just going to make our way through here, killing turrets, killing cameras. And there is nothing else until we get into the clinic with regards to audio diaries or anything like that. So you're free to just move around here without worrying about it. See, these seem a bit softer, these enemies. I don't know what was up with those first few. But I'm just using normal magazine rounds, and nowhere near as difficult. So I don't know what was happening there. So yeah, Vita chamber, we have not used those. I don't think I've ever used a Vita chamber in Bioshock because I've always done it with the trophy mindset, so I've always had it switched to disabled. So I don't even know how they work. Presumably you die and you just spawn. I don't know whether you have to interact with them first. So I'm trying to move out of the way because I knew that was going to happen. Didn't happen quick enough. Essentially there's 3 floors to this one. The clinic is on this first floor or second floor, whatever country you're in. I'm just going to take care of these 2 first, and then I'm going to go back downstairs and just clear that place out. Just do a final sweep, trying to get some materials for crafting before we go and do it. So, and for the sake of completing and showing everywhere, that's what we're doing. But there's not much here. There's maybe a couple of enemies, some suitcases, trunks and things like that. And that's it. There's nothing of importance down here. So we're just going to clean everything out. There's a grenade launcher if you need that for any reason. But you shouldn't do. So trophies we're going to get in this episode are broke Fontaine's mind control, which is story related. You see me get that in a minute. And then we're going to get ammo inventor, which is for inventing 1 of each type of ammo. That's very important to remember that as well. We have to do that, as well as invent 100 of anything, which we're going to use ammo for because it's cheapest. And then there's 5 fully upgraded weapons. There are only 2 more upgrade stations after we finish this area, so you probably will get that trophy at this point. I don't know how you've been upgrading, obviously, but between this level and the next one, you should get the 5 and the 6th, or the invented all, not invented all, sorry, the upgraded all trophies. And then yeah, we are going to be finishing the game after on the next level. So it could be a bit of a long video. I haven't done it yet, but there is sort of a section that is scripted and you can't skip it. You have to lead a little sister around. So we're going to see that shortly, well, next episode. Hopefully it's not too long. I'll try to do it as quick as possible. So there's a tonic here on the right hand side in this cubicle. Don't need these anymore, you shouldn't do. You should have all of the ones you needed for the trophy, but still collect them anyway, just so you know where they are in case you do need them. There are 3 we haven't invented as well, so you're free to do those as part of your 3 invent 100 items, 3 of that, but you shouldn't need to. And of course you're free to use Adam how you like, because we're done with that. So if you want to upgrade your health, upgrade your Eve, buy some more plasmids, whatever you want to do, you can do that now. So this is what's his name's office. His name's going to come up there. Suchong. Presumably that's him. Things obviously didn't end so well for him. There's that diary there is on the floor. And then we're just going to circle around for no reason. And then there is the cure. We're going to pick that up, lot 192. That is going to cure us of that horrible plasmid swap. And it's going to get us the broke Fontaine's mind control trophy. So we are free to go and kill that guy. And at this point you can actually just go and do that. We're done with this area with regards to story. But we are not done with regards to collectibles, audio diaries and weapon upgrades. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to clear this out quickly and then I'm going to go upstairs. There is nothing of importance upstairs, but again, we're just doing a quick sweep to get the last lot of materials before we go and do the crafting. It's just the one room up here and a turret there, obviously. So hopefully you've had no problems going through here, following through this walkthrough. This is a new style of walkthrough I'm trying out. Sort of 100% in or platinum in games from start to finish. There are only certain sort of games that will lend themselves to this style. I couldn't do like an RPG, an Assassin's Creed or anything like that, because they're sort of open world and that's the nature of them. This is quite linear, so I'm not going to be doing that. And obviously the episodes, there would be 100 and that'd just be ridiculous. People would probably lose interest, and yeah. So yeah, I think these are nice, tight. This is going to be 13 episodes, 13 videos, and it's all linear, so it's all going to be copyable. You can do exactly as I do. So that's going to be. I'm going to look into a few other games. You can let me know, maybe in the comments, what you want to see, if there's anything in particular that fits that criteria. Obviously, one playthrough ones help as well. I don't want to have to do multiple. I don't think that's going to work. People have asked about Bioshock 2. I don't know whether you may see the videos up. I may have done it or not, but that one does require 2 playthroughs. Whether I could do one really quick difficulty playthrough at the end is, I don't know. Maybe take sort of 3 or 4 videos at the end to do that. But because it is a Let's Platinum series, I would need to show you every single step of the way. I can't just say sort of, right, we're done, right, go and do a hard playthrough, because that wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be complete. We wouldn't be getting the platinum together, and that's the idea. Right, so we're done here. We're going to move into that main central area again. Hopefully the Big Daddy has spawned. I believe it is scripted. It's happened for me twice, both times now. So he should be there. He's going to be on the right hand side, getting the little sister out of the portal. Just get rid of these guys. That one down there is still alive. He's going to wake up in a minute. There we go. And then we're going to look in getting our inventors trophies. So I'm prepared this time. Got the bookshot. Even thrown a save in. That's very rare for me to remember. There you go. I don't know what hit me then, but that really knocked me back. I don't know what that was. Yeah, electric book doesn't work on humanoid enemies. So he's got a bit more distilled water. And we're going to rescue. That is going to give us the present at the Gatherer's Garden now. You're going to see Tannenbaum come over the intercom or the radio. Plenty of Adam now, so you can go and spend it on whatever you like. Get yourself prepared for the final battle. Not that it's difficult. On easy, it is just a cakewalk. It's so easy. It's just like fighting a normal enemy. But on difficult, it is pretty damn difficult. So you're going to want to get yourself prepared. Here we go. Is not the final gift. There is another one after this, because there's 3 little sisters in the last area. Here we go. Prolific Inventor. Whenever you invent an item, you get twice as many as normal. So that's going to be helping us out. I'm choosing which one do I want. Shorten alarms. Just do that one. Yeah, there you go. And then we're going to move over, and then we're going to hack, because that's going to reduce the cost of inventing as well as the tonic that we got in the previous area. Forgive me, I've forgotten the name. Plus that one's going to double everything, so you can see these. See how much stuff we can invent here. So importantly, you're going to want to go down the list and invent one of each. Heat-seeking RPG, trap bolt, electric gel. Don't think the hacking tools needed, would do one anyway. Armor-piercing rounds, exploding book, and anti-personnel pistol rounds. And you should see the trophy pop there for ammo inventor. And now just spam. Just go mad. Invent as much as you can. You will see the numbers go down. So you can see I get the trophy there, which makes me think that loading. I did load in the previous video. I tested it out and then loaded up and carried on. So I can only presume that is what has happened, because I definitely didn't craft before then, and that wasn't 100 items there. So I can only presume that is what happens. That will happen if you can't carry any more of the stuff you just invented. Don't worry, it still counts because you have invented it. So now you are free to not scrounge anymore. I sort of still do it for a bit because it's hard to get out of the habit. Not just in this game, but in all games, you're just used to scrounging and looking through. You see, I'm still doing it. But I suppose it's good for ammo. Not that it's a problem. Money and ammo, you should have plenty, and we are getting close to the end of the game, so it's just not going to be a problem at this point. But if you want to still scrounge, you might want to invent those last tonics. You could have done that as well for part of there. I didn't do it, but the 3 tonics at the top. If you still need tonics, make sure to invent those as well. Still getting casing, still doing it. I'm going to get this bot on my side. He's going to help us out. So this place is completely optional, because behind us where we were then is, you sort of go down a slope, is the bathysphere to get out of here. You can see the arrows pointing us in the opposite direction. This is a completely optional area. I don't know why it exists really. They've put it in and there's no need to come here, so I don't know. But in this steamer trunk here is another audio diary. I'm just going to show you on the map because I have remembered. There's the central area, there's the start, and we go down, there we go, in Hestia Chambers. That's where we are. There's 4 floors to this one. We're actually going to start at the top floor because you have to drop through the other floors because the doors are locked to get the items. So a quick show you down here. There's another U-invent. They're everywhere in this level. Another vending machine there. And I'm going to go up. I'm going to go all the way to the top. Obviously scrounging along the way. Nope, we're not going in there yet. All the way to the top. It's just habit. It's impossible to get out of, I don't think. Scrounging. Like anything good is going to come, anything new. There we go. So we can't go down here, that blocked off. We'll go down here. And then we're going to straight away go downstairs again, but inside this apartment. Before that there is an armory on the left here, this caged off area you can see. I believe you cannot get in here. I haven't found a way how to do so, but it's really tempting, really teasing us. As you can see in a moment, there is a lot of weaponry in there. Not that you should need any at this point, but look at it all. It's all shiny. The only thing we can grab is this shotgun, which gives us 1 book. Well, there you go. So I'm using a bit of exploding buckshot here because why not? These guys are getting a bit tougher, so I need to use a bit of a better weapon, a bit of better ammo. So down these stairs is a power to the people. I'm going to get the 5 fully upgraded weapons here because I'm just doing it in order at this point. As you can see, through this whole playthrough, all I've used is the machine gun, the pistol, and the shotgun because that's kind of just my style, I suppose. So here's the last 3 items. There's going to be an audio diary number 1 there. I'll show you where we are. We've been to the 5th floor to come down into the 4th floor. So we are an American here. 4th floor, 3rd floor, 2nd floor, and then 1st floor, obviously ground floor. So I'm just having a look while he's speaking. There's the Tonic here, focused hacker. Shouldn't need it, but grab it anyway. And then this corpse here that has unfortunately been smashed. That was some brutal damage. Is also carrying an audio diary. And then we've got a safe here. And I'll just auto hack it, show you what's inside. Money, electric book, which is actually pretty good. I'm trying to drop on it. We do get ambushed as we drop down here. I'll make a mess of that and that. It's expensive, this exploding book. Come on. And that's it. With regards to collectibles, everything, we are done with this area. I'm just going to show you the last couple of floors of this building, this apartment block, whatever you want to call it. So this is you can see I've actually managed to, no, I'm still scrounging around. Come on, snap out of it. We don't need it anymore. So we'll go downstairs. I'll just quickly show you this floor. Again, if you do still need items, you can come round scrounging. It's quite a big flat, this one. There's even a downstairs down there as well. There is another U-invent, like we need more of them. So yeah, I'm just doing a quick run round, show you where everything is. I think that's a corpse. I wasn't quite sure, but it got one anyway. It says you invent if you need it for any reason. There is actually a auto hack there. I'm going to grab that because they're always handy. Then we're going to go up and back out and leave. And we're going to use the bathysphere to get the hell out of here and go to Point Prometheus, which is the final area of the game. It's going to be the final episode. We are nearly there, people. At this point, if you have missed anything, any audio diaries, any Tonic, anything apart from obviously the 2 areas we can't go back to, you can go down, use this bathysphere and go back to any of the previous areas of the game. And go and find whatever you need. Maybe it's Big Daddies, maybe on a harder difficulty, and you've saved them. Go and take care of them now. There is a point of no return in the final level, but it's not until right at the end near the boss fight, and the game does let you know. So be aware of that. But at this point now, you're free to run around, go and do whatever you need before we go and finish this game off. And the last area is pretty cool, especially what we do. I'm not going to spoil it yet. I'll let you see. You probably know already, but there you go. So into the bathysphere, I'm going to let this first little section of this area, Point Prometheus, play out because I couldn't skip it. But essentially we're being told to go and chase Fontaine down. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be him. I don't know what that is. But he's a bit angry. So as usual, make a save once we gain control, and then I'm going to show you the 6 audio diaries you should have just gotten in Apollo Square. Make sure you've got those, and that's going to be it for this one. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.